I'd like to see Black Lotus. That'd be kind of cool. Do we need to build a proper Reanimator deck? Or should we just take Minskimbo? Alright, so the best card in the pack is Minskimbo. This card is, like, obscene. We could just take Delta and do boring things, or we could take Archon. So, we could do 1, 2, or 3. Try and run it back with Reanimator, try for Storm, or just take a Delta, or we could take Minsk. How many people actually want to see Minskimbo? Minskimbo or Archon? If anyone wants an opinion, say it in chat real quick. One of these two. Does anyone care? You want to see Delta, Delta, Delta? Can I do mid-range? I mean, I could do anything. I just like to have fun. We can build a good deck. We could do a good deck, but no. We have... Alright, so the question is, do we take the Coveted Jewel and try and wield this? Or just take this and hope to wield the Coveted Jewel? I mean, we have to claim our territory. We have to let people know who we are and what we're about. Demonic Tutor. Tendrils of Agony. Mouse. So, we need a little bit of help. But, good news, we have 41 picks to get some help. I kind of want to take Xehanort because it's a 0. But... I should take one of these two. I could take Xehanort and wheel this. I love Xehanort. I think I'm going to take Thought Scour. We're going to take Thought Scour. Thought Scour is a good Storm card. So we could take this, or we could take this. Probably this. We have some solid mana. Plus, as we saw last draft, I don't like attacking with Tar Pits. Alright, my favoriteest favorite has arrived. Now, we just need every Dark Ritual we can see. This is a way to win with a lot of mana, but let's take the Badlands. We can fetch Badlands with our dual lands. Oh, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get the enchantment, but we're not gonna get LED. We're not gonna get Lotus. We're not gonna get the mana. This is how it works. You either get the good Storm cards or you get the mana. You don't get both the good Storm cards and the mana. It doesn't work that way. It is a fever dream that exists only to make Storm players like me chase the dragon that is the perfect Storm deck and the perfect mana. You either get one or the other. Right now, we have 0 ways to produce mana. Alright, next pack, we want to see... We want the Coveted Jewel to wheel so we can have access to Kitten. We want Coveted Jewel. It should be in this pack, the Coveted Jewel. I think I'm going to take this because... No. So this draws us 3 cards, but this kind of gives us time. I don't know. Time. I think time is better. This card is more powerful in a vacuum in the right circumstances. Roberto. Greatness at any cost. How does someone get into Magic Online without breaking the bank? The best way to do it, realistically, is there are rental services, right? Like, I particularly am a fan of Card Hoarder. They do sponsor the stream, but you can get a rental service for like $39, like for like $30 a month, right? And then you could have every card. So you could get a rental service for like $30 a month and just have every card. And then you don't break the bank. Also, every once in a while, Wizards will do all access passes where you spend $25 and you have access to everything. But what I would recommend doing is it is very easy. Like you get a rental service, $40, you have every card, right? So you have every card and you can just do whatever you want. And then see if you like it. Get a rental service for a month. Have access to every card. Play in the for fun rooms. Figure out how it works, right? They have all kinds of free people battling, right? And non for stakes, right? And that's what I'd recommend doing. I'm going to take Breach. Citadel is probably not going to wheel, but I'm going to take Breach. Breach is a more powerful card than Citadel when we don't have any rituals. If we had Tinker or something, it'd be different, but we don't have rituals. We don't have Tinker. I'm going to take this because we have Gadgeteer. Now we have infinite mana. There's Doomsday here, but I kind of think I can wheel the Doomsday. Can I wheel the Doomsday? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I can wheel Doomsday. No one's taking Doomsday. Can you buy a collection of Riesel? Everything's really expensive. So the way it works, right, is that the price of cards is very random. So I'm going to show you the best website ever for Magic online. It's called GoatBots, right? So it literally has everything that you could ever want. Any card. Some random things are more expensive, right? Like the card Quantum Riddler is like $30. But other cards that you'd want to play in Modern are cheap, right? Like Guide of Souls is $1, right? So, there's no storm. Like, where am I supposed to storm? So, storm! We did it! We did it! Come here! Right? So, individual cards, some cards are more expensive, some cards are less expensive. Some cards have been printed into the dirt and are incredibly cheap. Like Ragavans you can get for $10. Hey, Citadel wheeled. So, it really depends on the card, right? It really depends on the card, but GoatBots has everything. And you have to think about it like, these are tickets, right? So one ticket is $1, basically. But my suggestion is get Card Hoarder, get it for a month, get a loan program. You can play any deck you want. You can make sure that you like the format. You can make sure that you like it. You can make sure that you want to do it. You know, for 1 month, you know, having access to everything. Just Card Hoarder, you know, just get a rental service. I don't know what what options they have. I mean, I have a loan account, so I don't know. You can get it cheap. You could just rent any card, you know. You can rent any card. You can play any deck. You can have access to any deck. You could do anything you want. You could play EDH. You know, you could do anything. You know what I mean? You can play Commander. Look at all these people playing Commander. It's not a lot of people, but, you know, it's some people. But that's how you get started. You do the rental service. I mean, both of these cards are kind of identical. This has the potential that I could hardcast it, and I could also bounce a problem permanent. Where this kills a problem dude. I'll take the Deceit. Doomsday Wheels. Black Lotus. I believe. I would love to see Black Lotus or LED. But the one thing I will say about Magic Online, right? The one thing I will say about Magic Online is don't play for money. Okay? Don't play for money until you're comfortable with the Magic Online interface. Because when you lose games of Magic because you misclicked or you are not familiar with the interface, don't play for money until you're comfortable with the format. That's the best advice that I will ever give you. So, someone took Kitten's Ball to play with. So I think I'm just going to take this land. Think of your local Magic shop and think of the 5 best players. And probably 4 out of 5 of those best players are on Magic Online. So Magic Online, there's obviously a wide variety of... Yeah, because this card just wins the game in EDH. There's obviously a wide variety of people who play on Magic Online, but in general, Magic Online is very much more competitive than your local FNM. Obviously, there are exceptions to the rule. I mean, I play on this format, and I suck. You know, so... There's Brain Freeze. Now we just need LED. But don't play for money until you're comfortable. Right? Don't play for money until you're very comfortable with the format. There's lots of ways to play for free on Magic Online, and take advantage of the ways to play for free. Like, they have all kinds of ways to play for... Like, let's say you want to play Modern, right? You can go to best of 1, best of 3. Look at all the people that are playing for free right now. Why play online over Arena? Everything... Alright, so think about it like this. Every dollar that you ever spend on Arena, you will never, ever, ever, ever see again. Period. Right? No matter what happens, you cannot get money out of Magic Arena unless you win. Unless you win, right? You can win a boxes, you can win certain things, but in general, every dollar that you buy in, every card that you buy, right, you're never ever going to see again. I don't know if I want Stock Up or want Grim Monolith. I do have this, so I think I want Monolith. So every dollar that you put into Magic Arena, you will never see again. But Magic Online, right? Let's say you want to buy a deck, right? Let's say you've bought a deck, right? Let's say you want to buy Tamiyo's. You want to buy Tamiyo's. When you're done with Tamiyo's, you lose $2, right? You lose a small percentage. Let's say you wanted to buy Tamiyo's on Arena, and when you're done with Tamiyo's, what do you lose? Everything. You know what I mean? Like, you are dumping money into a pit that you will never see money out of. Like, I can sell my collection right now for $2,000. Yeah, exactly. It's like real Magic. Be like, oh, I could sell my collection for $200 right now. $2,000. And you can actually go infinite on Magic Online playing in leagues. So here's something that Magic Online leagues, right? You only need so they have an event calculator, right? And you can have your win rate. If you have a 51% win rate, you're positive in leagues of Magic Online. If you have 50% win rate, you can go positive on leagues on Magic Online. So you can go infinitely positive. I, on my account, have gone infinitely positive. I've played for 5 years. I've entered 1 million events. I've done 1 million things off a $20 initial investment. I had $20. I brought over 20 tickets to this account, and I had a rental service. And I've just won everything over the last 5 years. I've lost a lot, but, you know, that's just part of it. Like, you can actually free roll on the Magic Online economy. You can free roll on Magic Arena, but I won't say that it's harder, but while you're free rolling on this server, you can actually build a collection that you can sell. Well, I think the way it works on Arena is if you cheat the system, you could do it, right? Like it is significantly easier to go positive when you're in the low elos. Like when I draft and I'm in tinfoil hat tier, I will 7-0 every draft without question, right? And if you game the system with keeping your rank low and you don't like push to whatever, yeah. Like when I'm playing Cube, you'll dominate at the tinfoil hat tier. And then when you get above glue eating tier, you know, then it becomes harder. Yeah. All right. Listen, I belong in glue eating tier, so I shouldn't talk too much. All right. So, what have we done? We have a terrible deck here. In our entire deck, I thought they took down glue eating tier. Listen, I exist in glue eating tier. I live to eat my glue. All right. What have we done here? Do we want to play Underworld Breach? We're not playing Ophidiomancer. We're not playing Toxic. So we have access to infinite mana. I thought this was glue eating tier. Dude, this is paste eating tier. I can't even afford glue. So we have Dark Ritual and we have Cabal Ritual as our ways to produce mana. We are not playing Bloodghast. What do we... That's a good question. That is a good question. We don't really do much with it. But I think we need to play this to get to this or this. And if we're going to play this, then we can generally draw cards with it. Maybe we cut the Confidant. We can cut this. The problem is we have Academy. I would like to be able to abuse Academy, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. The problem is I don't really have much. I'm going to take this card out for now, just because I'm not going to count it as a card for now. I guess the question is, do we want a Doomsday? All right, first question, are we playing red? I think that I could get to a point where I can Underworld Breach and then Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, Tendrils a couple times. So I think I want to play this. Now, I don't think I want to play the Looting. I think I can play the Breach just because I have the Brain Freeze and I can get to like 6 mana and I can go like Breach, Brain Freeze, Probe or something. Yeah, we're obviously playing Probe. All right. I don't think I want to play that. I think I want to add these two. And I think that I play 43 cards, and I think this is what I play. Why Badlands? So we can cast Breach. I think this might be enough artifacts. Yeah. Well, alright, so the problem is... Alright, here's our problem. In order to make Academy good, we need a number of artifacts. Otherwise, there's no point in playing Academy. Like, we have 6 artifacts. Like, we could just cut the Academy. And then we cut this, and we cut this. We cut Relic. Like, we could cut these and be 40. But I don't know if I like that. This might be right. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. As much as I would love to make Academy work, and as good as it is with Time Spiral, I think we just do this. Alright, let's jam. I know a lot of people that play in leagues before they're comfortable with the Magic Online client, and they'll lose all the time to the clicking in the interface. And I don't want to see you fall into that trap. And they'll get discouraged because they'll lose to it before they're ready. You know what I mean? Like, take your time, do the practice rooms. That's the best advice I will ever give you. Is take your time and practice in the practice rooms before you play for money. They have... Jeez, their hand's pretty good. Yeah, this is infinite mana, I dare say. Their collective brutality only gets my Cabal Ritual, though, which is not really a big loss. Although they're probably going to deceit me here. Oh, survival. Interesting. Oh, because they can reanimate something dumb next turn. We're definitely going to Grim. I don't know if I want to play the Basalt Monolith. I probably should put this in play. Because no, I'm just going to wait. I'll just wait. I mean, I'm going to have to deal with some bullshit next turn. They're going to have a Traxxas Grizzlebrand or something. Well, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. When you're dealing with the controls, it's very, very input setting. All right, so clear everything. Like, clear everything, right? You don't need any of this. You don't need any of these. You just need okay and yield through the turn. That's it. You just need it's okay and I'm done with my turn. That's it. That's all you need. Right? Like right here, I'm going to press Q. I'm done with my turn. That's it. I'm done with my turn. That's all you got to do. Okay, or none of these other things make a difference. You don't need any of this. You just need okay, and I'm done. That's it. That's all you need. Okay, so how do I do this? 1, 2, 3. Play this. Use the floating mana. Play this. Untap. Gadgeteer. I have infinite mana, but I don't really do anything with it. Play this. Always yields. There is no infinite button, unfortunately. Alright. So let's tap this, untap. This is the downside of Magic Online, but it's the same as Arena. Where you can't be like, oh, I'm doing this infinite times. But the good thing is there's no rope here, right? So I could take my time here. I'm just going to untap both of these. And then generate a little bit more mana. And then let's draw with the Gloom. Interesting. Interesting. We have achieved infinite mana. What are you going to do with it? Nothing. We could deceit them. We'll deceit back to their hand whatever dumb, ridiculous monstrosity they put into play. What's the button? Alt plus F4. Yeah, like... And also you could just right-click, yield to... So, most of the time, I am fucking around with my hand, right? So you could just go right-click, yield to the turn. So, boom, yield to the turn. That's it. We're done. You know? That's it. Keep it simple on Magic Online. Right? I'm done. Okay? And I'm done. No, none of this stuff. None of this always yes. None of this. None of this. In fact, I'm going to unbind yield till the next end step because I don't even use it. It's just pass priority and then yield to the turn. That's all you need. Anything else you're just going to overcomplicate things. You know? KISS. Keep it simple, smart guy. So I'm done. I got nothing to do. I just yield to the turn. Nice and simple. I don't have to always click promise button in the right corner of Arena because Arena doesn't understand yield through the turn. Smart guy, one word. Only the smart guys know that smart guy is one word. Alright, so they're going to grief me and take my... Alright, they're going to get rid of my infinite mana. I had infinite mana. It was glorious. We're going to bin... I guess I kind of want these. So... Let's bin the brain freeze. They need to grief me here to get rid of the deceit. Oh, they didn't do that? Oh, wow, man, that would have been such a good draw. All right, so I'm pretty sure that this gets me... Watery Grave, I hope. It gets me... Oh, fuck. I'll have to use a Chromatic Star here. All right, we're going to crack this. We get Badlands because... So let's go... Tap Basalt Monolith. Chromatic Star. Tap this for blue. Okay, so now we go blue. Can I do both? Can I do Deceit? If I don't kick this, and there's really no point to kicking it. How much mana do I have? I'm still one short of Deceiving. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm a bad streamer, and I'm sorry. I guess I just bounce this. I can't do everything that I want to do. So I'm just going to Deceit. Alright, evoke. What the heck's going on? Alright, Deceit. Cast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so which one do I want to do? I want to discard second. Discard bounce. Huh. Probably want to get rid of the damnation, I suppose. I guess I could get rid of the grief. It's going to take my Shieldred. Yeah. Okay. I like Shieldred. Alright. I like my Shieldred. So I am a believer of Magic Online. It's really simple. You don't need as many stops as I have. Like, you don't really need the end damage and end of combat. You don't really need these. This is just from when I used to draft a lot. There's a lot of cards. I remember specifically there's a card called Celestial Flare that, like, I remember drafting a lot with this card, and then after combat, right? After the combat phase, I would, like, after they blocked, I'd be like, all right, sack an attacking creature or whatever. So, like, that's why we have these steps, but you don't really need them. You can take them off. But I'm just so used to clicking through that shit now. They got the grief back. That's funny. Sure. Goodbye, Shieldred. Oh. Oh, hello. What does that get me? What does that get me? If I tap this, and I have this, then I can Yogg-Will. And if I Yogg-Will, I can replay this land, then I can play Gadgeteer, and then I can fizzle and not have anything. I think I want to scour myself here. Okay, well that makes it a lot better to Yogg-Will, I think. No, because we can't get a blue. So we go 1, 2, 3, 5. Dark Ritual. Cast, do this. Demonic Tutor. Yogg-Will. Dark Ritual. Cabal Ritual. Demonic, yeah, they're dead. Yep, dead. We can just, yeah, they're dead. Dead. Yagwa. Dark Ritual. Cabal Ritual. Steam Vents. Robio. Demonic Tutor. Tendrils of Agony. You're at 14, you say? 14, huh? Well, I might as well cast Chromatic Star. Boop. Kill you. You fool, you took 4 damage somehow. You shouldn't have done that. I think they were dead regardless. I also had a play where I got back Gadgeteer and then had infinite mana, and then, like, there was like a million things I could do there. But all that matters is that they're dead. I'm going to bring in Damnation in case they reanimate some dumb creature really quick. And we're going to submit. We did it! We did it! We stormed. Hooray. Hooray. So the Magic Online interface can be incredibly complicated, but in reality, you just need 2 buttons. You need OK, and you need pass the turn. That's it. That's all you need. And most of the time, you don't even need to hit the pass the turn button. Because most of the time, I guess I'm going to keep this just because I have the mana. Most of the time, you just hit yield through the turn right here, which is just 2 clicks. Boop, boop, right? Yield through the turn. That way you don't have to play with your hand on the keyboard. You can, do other things with your hands. But like right here, I'm just going to hit Q because I'm not doing anything. Q's yield to the turn. And then Q's my yield to the turn. Yeah, one-handed gaming. Who would ever do such a thing? How dare you say that we would one-hand game? This card is banned in Legacy. Looks like they have a reanimate. Dude, that's too good. That better be banned in Legacy. Alright, well, time to put on our thinking caps. Alright. So, what do we need here? So, we have a lack of blue mana to be able to win the game. Or do we do have Chromatic Star. I think we start with Deceit. We draw Deceit. We bounce the Troll. Okay? And we play an Island, and we bounce the Troll. I think we're going to play defensively like that. We're going to start with Deceit. Then the following turn, we draw Deceit, and then we draw Thought Scour. Or we draw Deceit, and then we draw... We need Chromatic Star on the 3rd turn. So then we get Chromatic Star. Guess we could just get Demonic Tutor. And we could Demonic Tutor, Thassa's Oracle, Yogwill? Okay, so we put Deceit on top. No, we don't need Chromatic Star. We need Badlands. So we put Deceit on top. We draw Deceit. We play the Island. We bounce the Troll. Next turn, we draw Demonic Tutor. We Demonic Tutor for Thassa's Oracle. We play this. I guess we could cut the Yogwill as the last card, and we could get Gitaxian Probe, right? And we could go, okay, Deceit, play Island, Deceit you, draw Gitaxian Probe, probe into Demonic Tutor, play the land, crack the land, Demonic Tutor, play the land, get the Badlands, Demonic Tutor for Thoth's Oracle, and then we got it. All right. So we're gonna go Badlands, Thoth's Oracle, Demonic Tutor, this. All right. Pass the turn. Play this. 1, 2. Cast with Evoke. Boop. Back to your hand, foul beast. Alright, as long as they don't play anything that does 3 damage here, we're okay. No, don't tap anything. Dodge the bullet. Alright, it's our opponent's turn. We just hit the Q button. Hands off. Don't have to worry about anything. Cycle the troll. Scrublands. Hopefully they grief me here. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck. Did I have a way to win without walking into that? I don't know. Did I have a way to win that next turn? I couldn't think of a way to win that next turn. Yeah, if I had a different mana, I could have won, but I didn't. Well, I mean, that card is banned in Legacy for a reason, so, I mean, what am I supposed to do? That card is banned in Legacy for a reason, you know? Well, there you go. That's a good way to start. I mean, you could just play in the for fun leagues. There are decks that you can make pretty on GoatBots and they're bad. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like, there are decks that are incredibly cheap. Like, you can build decks for... What format do you like? What's your favorite format? MTGO. Limited? Oh. Alright, so here's the thing with playing Magic Online Limited, okay? I'm going to be 100% honest with you. You want to play Magic Online when the new set comes out. The second the set comes out, you want to just grind it as much as possible. For example, right, let's look at these Ninja Turtles cards, right? Let's look at Does Machines, right? When this set first came out, this card was $15. Now it's worth nothing. But whenever a set just comes out, you want to draft it like crazy. Like, I'm going to show you something crazy. Cool But Rude was $45 at one point on Magic Online. This is crazy. This card was trash. It was always trash. But it was $45. So, like, you want to run through as many drafts as possible before the set loses value. Like, I don't know when it came out. It came out on the 2nd, you know, and, like, a month later, this card's worth nothing, right? Like, the value of the full set, it was $147 in the first week and then tanked. So this is what I'm saying. When the set first comes out, draft until your fingers bleed. And then towards the end of a set, the value is gone, so the return on investment tanks. So basically, you master it on Magic Online. Yeah, sell whatever. Sell every card. Like, you don't need to fucking... There's no reason to keep this shit when it's expensive. There's no reason to keep Super Shredder when it was fucking $35. Sell it and buy it now that it's dog shit. You know what I mean? Sell it instantly. And you could just go infinite drafting. You go infinite on winning, and you go infinite in rare drafting. Sorry. Who are these people? Me! I had to fucking buy Kitsune's technique. I bought this card for fucking $5 for the stream. I bought these cards for $5 just to play them on stream, just to have people tell me in the chat that the card was bad. It's like, yeah, no shit, the card was bad. Thank you, I knew that. The same person who bought Does Machines. I bought these for fucking $15 to be like, oh, I gotta be a good streamer. And fat lot of good that did. Yeah, immediately sell the cards and then re-earn them. All right, let's consider. I don't need that. I'm gonna Dark Ritual. What is Mole Cub up to? Well, that's a good question. Okay. Okay. 25 bucks. Oh, that's a kick in the balls. That is like the worst case scenario for me. Ouch. Ouch! I don't really want to deceit them, I don't think. Maybe I should have deceived them, but I don't know. I probably should have deceived them. Yeah, I definitely should have deceived them. I kind of had this notion that I could hardcast it, but that was probably dumb. Yeah, I should have deceived them. Make sure they don't have a corpse dance or something. So that's my Magic Online. You want to sell the cards in the beginning. Sell when they're really expensive, and then buy them back when they tank. Some cards you just want to grab and hold on to forever, you know? But when the new sets come out, the new cards are incredibly expensive. And then the cards will dip, and then the cards will come back up again, right? Like, if you look at Edge of Eternity's full set, right, it tanked, and then now it's climbing back up. That's how it works slowly with older sets, if there's good cards in them. Where the cards will tank, and then they'll come back up slowly. This set will come back up. You know, it tanks. Collective Brutality. All these cards tank. I shouldn't F6 here. And if you F6, right, you could just turn off auto yields. Just left click, turn off auto yields. And then the auto yield will come off. Because I need to crack this for, I need to crack it for Misty. Not Misty. I need to crack it for... Yeah, I should have deceived them. This was stupid. I deserve to lose this. Because I should have deceived. Yep. Crack this for my Scalding Tarn. Steam Vents. Okay. Yeah, I really needed to deceit them. But I was talking about how much I like Magic Online, and I didn't really... Life, death. Yeah, we're dead here. We're pretty dead here. They got Emrakul, Misty. I guess I can bounce this. They do have life, death, so they get to replay it. Life, death, Shaka, Grist. We get to take our time, though. I'm probably not going to get to this time spiral, unfortunately. I have to win the game through Yogwill. Bloodghast? The fuck are you playing Bloodghast for? I guess it discards to Liliana. But it seems a little awkward in the Emrakul deck to be playing Bloodghast, but what do I know? This Liliana is such a house for them right now. Citadel. Alright, let's evoke the Atraxa. Crack this, get a Badlands. So I do get to plus discard the Atraxa and then life death it. I fucked this up by not getting their thing. Because I was yapping too much. I was yapping. What do you... that's pretty good. Alright. What can we actually draw that gets us out of this? Probably nothing. They have Through the Reach Emrakul next turn. I'm dead next turn. I have one draw step. I guess I should have saved the Dark Ritual for Time Spiral. It's hard to beat Liliana as a Storm player. Do the same Air Purifier. Well, it's about to get turned off because it's about to be open windows and doors time of the year. I don't know. I don't know if it works. Do you think it works, or do you think it's just a placebo? It's just one of those placebo things. One draw step, and it's got to be... No, that's probably not it. That ain't it. Yuck. Alright, so if I deceit them and I thought sees away that reanimate, it's probably a different game. But I was stupid. Because the rental rates are different than the actual card rates, so... Yeah, just... Like, you could just get tickets from Magic Online years too if you want. So you can just go... You can buy the tickets through Magic Online. I don't know if those sites have it cheaper, but if you go to the store here, you buy these, right? These are $1. And then you could just go to Card Hoarder, and you can just say, I want these in my cart. And you can put the entire deck in your cart, right? And then you could just hit Start Delivery, and it'll deliver everything you want directly to you here. And I think Card Hoarder does the same thing. All right, so what's going on here? I'm going to put this in. I'm going to shock this, and I'm going to yield. That Skelemental's deck is a good jump off point. This deck, like, don't buy these. Don't buy these. And your deck's a lot cheaper. And you don't even have to buy a Detect Intrusion, to be honest. Like, you don't need to play this. You could play something else, you know? What other standard decks are cheap? Squelcher? Consider... I don't need that. Get to turn. Place land. Get to turn. Mono red aggro, 30 tickets. But once you have your River Pyre Verges, you could do a bunch of different decks. Here's a mono red aggro that for 30 tickets. Boros Dragons. Don't buy Boros. Mono white. Momo. Just Cosmonaut is expensive. Okay, they have that. I could do Frantic Search Brain Freeze myself a little bit. I guess I'll do that. Frantic Search. Discard the Brain Freeze. Discard Chromatic Star. Untap. So I can Dark Ritual out Relic, or I could Dark Ritual out Sauron. I think it's just Shieldred. Yeah. Hopefully they don't have an answer to that. Like, if you could play mono white aggro without that card. I wonder if there's more decks that are budget. There's got to be some budget shit. Shieldred, no response. Okay, what'd they get with their... We got a Burst Lightning with that? Alright, we're gonna go Relic of Sauron. Tap this for blue, blue. We're gonna play Thassa's Oracle, and we're gonna real get Tactium Probe. Get to turn. No attacks with Shieldred. Shieldred will never attack. Shieldred will never block. Shieldred is just an enchantment. Oh, don't do it. Don't. There's no way they'd strip mine me. Alright. I would like to see what's going on in your hand. Do you have anything? Oh, you have remands. Well, Dark Poet Bill, thank you. Well, I could Doomsday twice. I could Doomsday, it eats the remand, and then I Doomsday again. I think it'd be able to stop me. I have my Thassa's Oracle in play, which makes Doomsday a little awkward. Just a little. Let's draw 2 cards. Let's draw 2 cards, shall we? I will discard the Doomsday. No. Whatever's... I don't want to Doomsday when my Thassa's Oracle's in play. Like, if I Doomsday and then they just don't kill that, I'm in trouble. When this enters, return up to one other target non-land. Maybe I should have kept the Doomsday. Maybe I was supposed to keep the Doomsday. I don't know. I get to just sit here. They get to play Gwenalendra here. Gwenalendra Guardian. Hopefully they tap out and play Fable. Then I'll just... Dark Poet Bill, I appreciate the 18 months. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Gwenalendra. Okay. Shieldred MVP. I'm not a Storm deck. Alright, so they have a bunch of creatures. So I want Harvester. I want Damnation. I'm probably going to cut Gadgeteer, and I'm going to cut Salt Monolith. I'm going to bring in Toxic Deluge. I don't think I'm going to be able to assemble this combo. And even if I do, it doesn't really do anything. We can keep this. I will take your aggressive 2-drop. What is your aggressive 2-drop? And let me take it. Oh, that one. Maybe that was wrong, but maybe I should have taken one of these other cards. Consider Harvester. Would have been that. Valshooter. Valataschuler. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Very kind. Let's see here. I guess I want to just play... I guess I want to just play the Thassa's Oracle. Okay. You'll do the turn. Just Phil. Play the pre-modern trials. How did it go? How did it go? I forgot about pre-modern. Chandra. Okay. Chandra's really annoying here. That's not bad. That's not bad, right? You're getting... You got some value from it. Alright, so let's play Thassa's Oracle here. Damnation. I don't really want either of these cards. Alright, so we have to remember that they have Snapcaster Remand here. Steam. Combat. Declare attackers. Attack. What do I want to do here? I want to thought scour myself. I want to play Chromatic Star. I want to Demonic Tutor. I want to get Brain Freeze. I want to Brain Freeze myself, or do I want to Brain Freeze them? I want to Brain Freeze myself. I think this is right. It might not be right. It might not be right. Oh, I should definitely crack this and get a land before I Brain Freeze all my lands away. My opponent, Stefano, has disconnected. Okay, well, our opponent has dipped, so we can do some... Okay, wind... So, wind, cake, cake bow, kiss... Oh, wedding stuff. This could be a wedding stuff? A ring, a cake, a kiss. But I guess a bow could be at a wedding. Maybe wedding? Features of a wedding. Bow, sew, wind, row. How does this go? How's this connected? Before we click it, let's see if we can figure it out. Heteronut? What the what? What? Words that are spelled the same with different meanings and pronunciations. Bow, row, sew, wind. What? Dude, English sucks. I'm gonna crack this. Yeah, I still don't get it either. Yeah, whatever. Let's get a swamp. Bow. Bow, arrow, bow tie, verb. Bow, bow. Lockmare. They're two different words that are spelled the same. So bow, bow. Row, row. So, sow. Wind. Let's do some shit we know. Let's do some shit that makes sense. League of Legends makes sense in a weird English world. Anivia. Mana. Alright, what do you got? You got nothing? Okay. I'm gonna save that. Okay. I'm gonna play a land. I'm going to play Underworld Breach. Do you have a response? I am ready for you to cast Remand here. Okay. Okay. Okay, you got me. Underworld Breach. Okay, so what do we got here? We got a Dark Ritual. We could just Dark Ritual, kill them. Dark Ritual. 1, 2, 3. Cabal Ritual. Cabal Ritual. 1, 2, 3. Cabal Ritual. 1, 2, 3. Cabal Ritual. 1, 2, 3. Demonic Tutor. 1, 2, 3. Candies. Tendrils of Agony! Yay! 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 Sweet. We'd probably be 2-0 if I wasn't an idiot and used the deceit here. Keep. I don't know if I want to lose 2 life to cast this probe. So I'm probably not gonna. I'm probably just gonna Inquisition. What do you got? Lose that. Get out of here. Oh no! Legacy ban card. Troll of Khazad-dûm. Legacy ban card. Troll of Khazad-dûm. Thought scour myself. I don't know if I want to lose 2 life here with this probe, considering I have Citadel. So I'll just save this probe. Watch out! A legacy ban card! Yo. Oh my god, they got a swamp. Dude, that's so broken. That's so broken. It should be banned. Yield to the turn. Probe. Probe. Oh, their deck looks the same. Yield to turn. Looks like they need a Faithless Looting. We have to hope that they don't draw it. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Relic of... It's kind of crazy how many times we've gone Relic into Thassa's Oracle. Yeah, I could just sit here all day and do nothing. Thassa's Oracle. How do you feel about them apples? Those cards. It's their turn. I'm going to cast Bolus of Citadel, and I'm going to do Bolus of Citadel things. And that's going to make me happy until I hit 2 lands. Then I'm going to be sad. Oh, that's a bit of damage. That's a bit of damage. Well, my Bolus of Citadel is going to be less juicy. I dare say it shall be less juicy. Hopefully they don't do it this turn, but I don't know why they wouldn't. Well, they're getting rid of my probe? Ho, 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 ho. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Black. Citadel. Playland. Play. Alright, so we're going to do fancy stuff. We're going to hold control here. Bam. Well, that's disappointing. Alright, deck. We need to do fancy stuff. I probably want black, red here. No! No, we lose. We're dead. The game's over. No. Citadel, why? I said such nice things about you, and you do this to me. This card sucks. Why would anyone ever play this card? It's terrible. I imagine they're going to hardcast a Fury here. Actually, I don't know what they're going to do. This is a Colligan's command. Destroy my Citadel, make me discard. Well, that's pretty good, too. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're taking a beating here. We're going to 6. Jeez. Oh, they did it wrong. Oh, no, we're not taking a beating. Oops. Oops. Oh, I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say to that. I'm going to play this land. Okay. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. Cast Frantic Search. Cast this. They got rid of the Thassa's Oracle. I want to try and win. I want to try and win the regular way. Yeah. Well, our opponent messed up, and I want to try and, like, abuse it, but... I'm debating if I cast Tendrils first, and then just, like, Doomsday after casting Tendrils. And then just put, like, spell, Tendrils. Just put, like, Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, Tendrils, Yogg-Will. Yeah, we should be at 2. So I want to try and figure out a way to win the game that we're at 2 life instead of the 6 that we should be at. Because we should be at 2, right? We should be at 2. So let's see if we can win the game without our opponent making the mistake. Let's try and be good guys and do that. Yeah. I mean, we could just Tendrils and then we could draw with the Relic. Yeah, I agree. Doomsday. So let's go Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, Yogg-Will, Chromatic Star, Grim Monolith. So let's go Yogg-Will. So now we'd be at 1 life, right? We'd be at 1 life. So now we cast Tendrils. We gain a bunch. So now we go up. Now we Dark Ritual. I mean, maybe we went too deep with doing it that way, but, like... Yeah, we needed to crack Star and draw the Yogg-Will instead of casting it. But we played around them not making the mistake. We still killed them, even if they didn't make the mistake, we still killed them. Alright, I want Damnation in again, in case they reanimate something ridiculous. Because there's some kind of reanimator deck. Yeah. So we draw with the Star, or we take a 0-drop blue thing that's like draw. You know, we take Probe off the top, and we like probe into the Yogg-Will, and then we just cast it. So we still killed them, even if they didn't make the mistake. I don't know. All right, we'll keep. I'm doing it. Okay. So I want Thassa's Oracle. I want Chromatic Star. I want Probe. And I don't fucking know what I want. I guess Yogg-Will is the final card. What up, Burnt? Yogg-Will in case they kill it. What's up, Burnt? No, I think we can do this the right way. So we want Star. I guess we should get Frantic Search. Put back the Yogg-Will. Alright, so we're going to play a land, and we're going to Inquisition them. What a pain in the butt. Okay, so we're going to put this into play tapped, we're going to Inquisition them. And we're going to draw what? We're going to draw a Chromatic Star. And then we'll draw Frantic Search the next turn. Okay. 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 Tendrils. Inquisition. Oh, Ragavan could have fucked everything up. Holy shit. Get out of here, Ragavan. Get the turn. Bat. Yep. Okay. We draw the Frantic Search. We play the Frantic Search. We go 1, 2, 3. Frantic Search. Discard. Discard. Untap, untap, untap. Draw a black. Thoughtseize. Because we can. You don't need that. Boop! Well, that was pretty nice. That, you know what? If I would have cast the Grief, the Deceit there, I probably would be 3-0. But I'm a fucking idiot, and I didn't do that. So let's run it back. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to get up and stretch before we do this one. I'll be back in a minute.